She went and did the same thing. I'm really mad, but she won't know.
Tonight, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's a special Thanksgiving night presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Cousins throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on second down. Cousins. And right away he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Not only a fumble lost there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This defense for the Vikings, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Jones.
Aguilar, what a catch.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing Jones. And he's got it. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Harris. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6.
The Folks' kick is good.
And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the first quarter here tonight. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, once again, from all of us at EA Sports, happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's had a fantastic day on the couch, belt unbuckled, feet up. This, of course, the nightcap to a great day of football here on this Thanksgiving holiday 2022.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Cousins. They're complete. This is Albert Wilson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Again, it's Cook. Room here to run.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now Cook running right, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for them.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Juwan Bentley. And the Patriots are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones.
That swung out wide to Harris.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. look to throw again. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. A second down throw for Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Jordan Berry now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. On the return is Jones. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half.
And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take... And this is... Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne as the first half is winding down.
And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands?
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away from the 10.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins.
Now Cook hit and he lost the football.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a 1st down as well. Back to throw. Jones. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes our score 17-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, good return up past the 30. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 1st downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones got the connection here to Bourne. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He's now lost fumble. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
So this offense able to convert on 4th. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Harris running straight ahead. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Hunter Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
On the move past the 40. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Cousins. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At the 20. Harris starts the drive on the ground.
And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They hand this off to Harris. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They run again with Harris to about the 33-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Down at the 25.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Patriots, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.